I think this has been a long journey, and we're almost at the goal line. We have a great, committed ownership group here. A lot of dialogue with council over the years, and I have the confidence that this franchise will be successful. So the vote that's coming up next week, and then the issuing the tender is really critical to hitting the 2014 tender. The whole concept is by hitting the summer of 2014, the 2014 season. Obviously, we don't have the schedule yet, but it'll probably be sometime in early July if that happens. But making sure that the stadium is on time is critical to hitting the 2014 date, because we have to do an expansion draft. There's a number of football things we have to do to get ready for 2014. From a local level, it's all about community. And I think having a local ownership group, leaders in the community is number one. I think number two is this project is going to be very exciting for the entire city, so that will naturally bring people into the facility and bring people into the city. I think the third and the thing that I can impact, and what the league has impacted, is where the CFL is today, with record attendance, record TV ratings, with Grey Cup selling out 3 to 4 months in advance. This is a different CFL than the people of Ottawa knew years ago, and I think that the success we're having will lead to the success of this franchise as well. As I mentioned to the council members, you look in Montreal, 80% of the people in those stands are French speaking, and I think that's a big part of the plan here. And I think they have to reach out with community initiative, with bilingual marketing, with all the things that make both sides of the river attractive to a future CFL franchise. There's been reports over the last several years of the economic impact of Grey Cups to host cities, looking at a number of different things, from people that are being hired to people spending money in hotels and taxes and all that. In BC, the report was $118 million last year. We're probably looking at about $120 million for the Grey Cup this year. In Toronto, the Saskatchewan Roughriders just came out with their report, which is about $70 million in economic activity that their franchise does on a yearly basis to that province. So there's a positive change in terms of employing people, bringing tourism into the city. And I think in that first year, if the franchise comes in 14, you're going to have a lot of CFL fans coming to see the team here. I think the economic boost from having Canadians wanting to travel here will have a positive impact as well. What we can't commit to is our agreement says within 4 years of the first date of the season start. So if the season starts in 2014, we would commit within those 4 years, the latest being 2018. I think it all depends on schedule, and whether it would be 17 or 18 is something that we'd have to sit around the board table and discuss. I think that's challenging. If you look at the economics of franchises and stadiums, let's give an example. Taylor Field in Saskatchewan. It used to be Taylor Stadium. It's now called Taylor Field at OSEG Stadium. I think there's opportunities to respect the past, but making sure that there's a commercial opportunity, because you have to finance this undertaking. So, and stadium naming rights and all the benefits around that is a big part of the financing of these things. The way our expansion draft works is after the Grey Cup in 2013, we'd have an expansion draft a few weeks after that in December. So we'd have to know probably by the end of next year if the stadium is on track, and whether we allow that expansion draft to happen or not. So really the end of next year. Number one, we are 110% committed to this market because we have great local ownership. Number two, the CFL of today is different than the CFL of 2 years ago. As I said, with high ratings, loyal fans, stadiums being built across this country, and I think that bodes well for the future franchise. And I think what I want to say is that we're committed, and we want to be back, and we want to win your loyalty back.